The Puerto Rican Convention Center will play host to this year's First Attack, an event that features the biggest roster of international guests, renowned players, casters, streamers, and developers. First Attack is part of Capcom's Pro Tour as a premier and regional finals event certified by Capcom for Capcom Cup. Cosplay is also a big part of First Attack. People dress up as their favorite characters from video games, anime, or whatever. Nothing is off limits, including this guy who decided to dress up as Jesus. Popular collectibles from animes, video games, as well as pop culture can be purchased at the event, as well as some unique handmade products from local craft artist Renel Guzman. All right, give us your name and where you're from.
My name is Virgin Guzman. I am from Guayama, Puerto Rico, which is the south part here of Puerto Rico.
We noticed from the vendor scene you have a lot of interesting stuff. Can you explain what your product is and how it's done?
Yeah, well, I sell bead art. It's basically, let me see if I can find my little prototype. Yep. These little beads, you melt them and they kind of look all pixelated. And my favorite thing to do is make different characters look like Final Fantasy characters. And then I also have the pins, and it's just very easy. You just melt them and they last a long time, very durable.
Yeah, we truly love a lot of your work. You have a lot of game-inspired stuff, even pixel characters of characters that aren't usually pixel characters. So. What would be your favorite piece, and how long does it take to do?
Well, big pieces like that one, which is my favorite, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, usually take an hour to 2 hours, depending if I make a little mistake, I have to restart the whole thing. So it takes a little bit, very time-consuming. And apart from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, my other favorites are going to be the pig from Monster Hunter.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. Fighting game legend Daigo Umehara was in the house. Apart from participating in the tournaments, he was also there to promote his new book. His book, The Will to Keep Winning, was also available for purchase at the event. We also had an opportunity to speak to fighting game veteran Chris G. All right, for the people that don't know who you are, give us your name and where you're from.
I am EG Chris G, and I'm from SoCal.
So now, someone like me, I've been following you for a very long time, so it's truly an honor to actually see you in person. We're from the Virgin Islands, where the video game scene is it's kind of underground. There's a lot of people that are into video games, but not on this scale. There's people that are interested in being in tournaments, but there's not an avenue for kids to actually get involved in something like this. So for a young person that's trying to get into professional gaming, what would be your advice?
Man, just keep on playing. I'm being real. I would have never thought I'd do something like this. You know, I just liked playing games. You know, at some point, something's got to give, right? And it worked out for me, and it was just an accident. You know, I understand in like other places, other different countries and stuff like it's a lot harder, you know, but like check out the Philippines and stuff, and yeah, like check out where Arslan's from. Like he put them on the map, and like now all his other friends are winning tournaments too. Exactly. You know, sometimes it just takes one person, you know, from one area. Like Dominican Republic, Meta came out of nowhere, right? Like obviously there was DR Ray and a few other people, but like Meta won, and then they're like, oh snap, like yo, we got to pay attention to these guys. So like, just keep playing, be that one person that stands out, put your place on a map, you know, make sure they're watching you now. That's how it starts.
All right, well, Chris, thank you for your time, and look forward to hearing from you in the future.
Speaking of players from the Virgin Islands, Nkosi Jones, a young man out of St. John, tested his skills in a few of the tournaments. Let's hear how he placed, as well as his thoughts on the event.
All right, guys, we're here with one of our local Virgin Island competitors. Just tell everyone your name and where you're from.
All right, so I'm Nkosi Jones, born in St. Louis, but raised in the Virgin Islands.
So, Nkosi, which tournaments did you enter? Which games were you playing?
So I entered 3, Street Fighter 5, Samurai Showdown, and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
And how'd you place?
So Street Fighter 5, 0-2, it happens. But Blaze Blue and Sam Show, I got 3rd. So I'll take it. It's really good. Right. It's really good.
So 3rd place, as you can see, Virgin Islands well represented. For someone that has not come out to an event like this, being from the Virgin Islands, what would be your advice?
I want to say try and find a little community next to you. I know a lot of the guys play, but nobody really talks to each other. A lot of people share PSN and stuff. So I want people to kind of link up a little bit more, start playing together, and then come out, because they're really strong players here.
So you would suggest Virgin Islands local people to come out to an event like this, being a gamer?
Hopefully we can make a local in the VI.
You have it there. There you have it, folks. So come on out. I mean, events like this, you know, we never get a chance to see stuff like this locally, but it's here and it's not that far away. So definitely come check it out. Thanks again.
Thank you.
First Attack is a great event for Virgin Island gamers to get the exposure they've been craving since we discovered professional gaming is a thing. But apart from that, being surrounded by the culture and like-minded individuals with zero judgment of age, race, appearance was truly a great experience, and we'd recommend it for any gamer at any level, casual, pro, or whatever in between. We look forward to having a much larger representation next year, and maybe, just maybe, taking home that #1 spot.